How's it going today, YouTube? This is Joseph here once again. Today I got some bulbs I need to change on this car. One of my reverse lights bulb is not functioning and the other one is just getting old, so I'm gonna go on and change the reverse lights out on this thing. Just little bulbs. Man, that's a tiny screw though, but grief. Why not move that? Okay. So this is the little holding bracket that holds the chrome piece in. Now, let's see. Never changed the bulbs on this thing before, so we need to see how this thing comes apart here. Ah, that's pretty simple for the reverse light. Thankfully. Looks like it's going to be relatively simple. Get this screw started here. I'm gonna take my glasses off for a second because I don't need them. Alrighty, YouTube, I'm back, for now at least. Well, I'm trying to get these bezels out so I can pull the bulb. Evidently, well, that one was simple. That's good. Hopefully this thing isn't as hard as what I'm picturing it to be. I can do screws pretty easily, it's just the rest of the stuff that's being a pain. So oh, baby. The way they design these lenses just do not make any sense to me. Maybe things will become more clear as I take this first one apart. Alrighty, good news guys, I got the first one off. I had to take some screws out. So, it's either twist or pull. Yeah, let's twist on this one. Okay, these are the big ones. So, let me grab the bulb that I need. After I do one, things make more sense to me, so okay, they just pop out. Okay. We'll figure out which one. I'm wanting to go LED all across this thing, just to give me some more visibility at night. I'm going to be daylightering this thing. But we'll just have to see. And apologies for the noise. One of my neighbors is remodeling one of their parts of their house, so you're hearing the noise in the garage. This in. Go LED on this thing. Alright. Kind of an unusual socket design. Okay. Now, it's like that side marker. Hopefully this thing didn't. see if the other one has that same look to it, or if this whole assembly just broke. I hope this assembly didn't break. So, I mean, it looks like put that together. We'll figure this out in a second. Let's get this other one apart. One of these screws was just totally screwed up. Okay, that one started. I just want to look at the assembly here and make sure nothing broke. There it goes. Woo! Because if it broke on that other end, then I'm going to have to fix the wiring harness on that side, which will be a pain in the butt. Okay. Does it have any more morning screws? No? There it goes. This one's going to be just as filthy as the other one, I'm afraid. Let me grab some towels here. Clean this thing off. I'm going to move you to the side so you can see what I'm looking at here. I mean, this thing is just absolutely filthy. Filthy dirty. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this out without damaging anything. It rotates counterclockwise, supposedly. There it goes. Now, let's see. Maybe I just got the wrong style bulb. If that's the case, then we're not in that big of trouble. If I got a different style bulb, then it's something I can easily fix. Okay. That whole assembly comes out, looks like. So put this one back together for now because it still works. I just wanted to see how it went together here. And it goes in and twists, right? A specific way it seats. Come on, turkey. Just go in. There's no twisting involved. Swore there was some twisting involved. Nope, that's not what I needed. Dang it. Dang it. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to get that out. Okay, come on, baby. Come on out. I'm gonna call my local AutoZone and talk to them and see what I need to do, but we'll be back later. Alrighty guys, so let me go on and show you what I've done so far. Pardon me just a second, I got something in my eye. I just finished changing some stuff on the car and I had to lay underneath it to change the other parts that I was doing. But anyways, I'm gonna go on and turn the ignition on and set the parking brake. Okay, that's on, and we'll pull the reverse handle. So here's the reverse lights. I put some Scavania LED reverse lights on it, and they're the soft white kind, so they're not the most bright, but they'll definitely do the job. No, the air suspension doesn't work anymore on it, but it does buzz a little bit. But the other one that I changed, I tried to change both bulbs. I'm gonna go on and pull the release here. Did it go up? Yeah, it did. Okay. So the other one I changed is the passenger side front marker light. So I have a curb light now on the passenger side. Unfortunately, however, I'm gonna actually jump in the car so I'm not getting eaten up by the cold. Well, I discussed this with you guys, but unfortunately, the driver's side marker light that's on the fender. I'm gonna open the glove box and grab the manual here so I can show y'all. There is a little oh, come on now. Here we go. There's a little solenoid or like resistor that supplies power to that bulb, and that part there or the wire that's connected to it is bad. I'm thinking it's going to be that transistor on the bottom there, that little thing right there. It's a it looks like a circle. It's got a little circle, and then it's got a flange that comes out on it, and that flange has two cords that run into it, and it's got a connector pin that the two halves go together. And I'm thinking that that actual assembly is bad. So tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning, whichever one I have time for, when I take this thing to work with me tomorrow, because I'm going to go to work, I'm going to go by AutoZone and see if I can change out that switch or connector. And if that works, then I'll have a working marker light. Otherwise, it might have to have electrical work done, which is something that I really don't want to do. Now, I do have a mode of comment for you guys. I'm going to show y'all something here. I'm going to grab this, this bulb here. This is the tail light, reverse light bulb on the back where the ones that I just changed are. And it has a round cap. Walmart and AutoZone will try to sell you one that has a flat tip on the end. So instead of having this, it has like a little flange. I installed the new bulbs on the marker lights, but otherwise I would show y'all what it looks like. But they gave me the wrong kind when I went to Walmart. The code read wrong. So the part number here, I don't know if they've got this. They might have it in stock, but if you're looking for a part number, it is 1141, and then it's 700. So that might be the wattage, but it's 1141. And I was able to get a style of these bulbs with a cap like this, and then I got a set of LEDs to go in the reverse. So I installed some LEDs on the back like you just saw a moment ago, and if you've been following my Facebook page and stuff like that, you probably saw some early access information. But anyways, other than that, you know, it's just going to be small things I'm going to be doing. I eventually plan to change this radio out. I'm pending on whether or not I want to try and hunt down another Infinity audio system setup like this, or if I just want to go for an aftermarket connection. But other than that, everything seems to be running pretty well. I did learn something new about my car recently. If I pull the lights up, the lights are on, and I turn the ignition off, then turn the lights off, the automatic lights still work on this car. So there's a little lens that's on the front of the mirror, and there is another eye. So there's a little eye right here for the dimming mirror, and then there's another eye on the other side that allows the automatic lights to know whether or not to stay on. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow whenever I head out for work. And yeah, thanks for watching so far. Alrighty, good morning, YouTube. This is Joseph here. So welcome to the first daily drive of the Chrysler New Yorker. I am going to go over to AutoZone today and pick up a part that I need, and then we're gonna basically clock in, and I'll take you for a little bit of a ride going to work and maybe making a delivery or two. But I am super comfortable in this car. The heat works great. I might have to replace the windshield wiper blades. Just depends on how messy they are, and depends on if we get some really bad precipitation today. Right now they do decently, but I found that it might be a good idea to go ahead and replace them. So let me go on and turn you around, and we'll get started, shall we? Alrighty. Well, here we are in the New Yorker. So let's go on and start it up, shall we? Vroom. And just so you know, I've decided to name the car Victoria. What her name is, but it's also Project Daily 5th Avenue for YouTube. But I replaced the passenger side fog light on it yesterday evening, but I still need to go fix the other one. The other one's got a electrical problem, so I'm going to talk to one of the guys that are at the local AutoZone that does a really good job with these older cars, and I'll ask him what he recommends we do. It's really coming down. Yeah, I might need to get some new wiper blades for this thing. They don't seem to be quite doing the job that they need to do. both foggy and rainy today. It's a mess. But here in this little Chrysler New Yorker, I am both sofaing along and comfortable as a bug with the comfortable heat that it's making. It's supposed to get warm later this week, back up into the 80s, so a few days I'll probably have to start using the windows to cool the interior again, but at least for right now, it's a very comfortable environment. I can adjust the temperature any way I want, whether warm or cool. Pilot here. Let him go along, and then we'll pull up and pull into AutoZone. Alrighty. Well, let's find out what it's going to take to get this part fixed. Hopefully it's not going to be too difficult. But I do need to get new windshield wiper blades, so we'll find out which is more expensive first off, and then if I can make it manageable on both parts without breaking my bank, I'll replace the wiper blades with the windshield washers, or windshield wipers. So, well, okay, it's not bright enough outside to do it. Whatever. Alrighty, well, we'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. So y'all caught up with me a little bit later in the day. I am currently running Grubhub right now, but I'm in one of the sister cities in Arkansas, and the drive was just so beautiful up this way that I thought you guys should see the return leg. It is an absolute blast to go for this part of the drive. I gotta turn this big boat around real fast, and then we'll be on our way. So give me just a moment. Get this big old girl turned around. It's a little bit different than driving my Buick. It's definitely a lot wider. It's narrower, but it's a lot wider, so it's got a lot more of a stance to it. I'm gonna make sure you guys are nice and seated there, which you are, and we'll let you go for a quick ride. Only the really big bumps do I really get thrown around. Everything else, though, it's not too bad. It was rainy earlier, though. But I got some windshield wipers put on the car. I didn't get that assembly changed. I'm probably going to have to do that another time. It's going to take some wiring work, but yeah. So I'm going to roll the rear windows down just so we have some air going through the vehicle. I don't want it to be much of a disturbance while we're going down the road, if I can help it. So, Decatur, city limits. But yeah, this is a very great little place to go driving in. And my car is averaging around 20 miles per gallon, so it's just sipping on the gas. I did test the cruise control while I was on the desolate roads coming up here. The cruise control does work, but it is a little bit slow to respond. But once you get the cruise setting that you want set, it glides along just fine. I'll have to hop on the main road back to Centerton. Alrighty, let's head on. Try and reduce the wind noise a little bit as I can. Again, I don't have a working air conditioner right now, so I gotta open the windows periodically to cool the cabin down. You don't see roads like this too often. One of my vacuum lines in my air conditioning, it squeaks whenever I press the gas. It makes like a ee sound. It's kind of funny. I absolutely love this car. It is a blast to drive. I liked the Buick LeSabre that I was dailying for a little while, but this blows the Buick LeSabre right out of the water. I mean, it's just, it floats. Like, I've been driving for Grubhub for a couple of months, and I want to check to make sure everything's up, which it is. Okay. The Buick, in its own rank, it does pretty well, but this car, it just floats down the road. You see the bumps, but for the most part, you don't feel them. It's just, you'll hear the da-da-da-dun, da-da-da-da-dun from the bumps going down the road, but you won't feel them. It's just the really dramatic bumps are the ones that really jostle you around. You get thrown around a little bit, but the padded Corinthian leather seats just absorb the impact. It's just a wonderful, wonderful experience to drive a car from this era. I've always liked unusual vehicles on the road. Ever since I was a little kid, I always pictured myself, standing out from the crowd. I wanted something that was not seen every day. It didn't have to be something super expensive. I just wanted something that, when I was going down the road, it'd be something you'd be able to see on the road. But also, I wanted something comfortable. And when I found this car, I was like, I knew it was going to be a great daily driver just by the appearance of the seats and the value. It has some stuff that I still need to fix on it, but for the most part, it's completely fixed now. I do need to fix the radio, but that's something that can wait for a little while because I do use my AirPods from time to time to listen to music. And the double bench armrests, I'm able to just kick back and relax. Once I get this thing completely fixed up, I'm going to do a full in-depth tour on this car and do a test drive video, so look forward to seeing that. I'll go more in depth of all of the stuff that I think about the vehicle, but for now this is just a laid-back cruise for the end of episode 4 of Project Daily 5th Avenue. Currently averaging around 20 miles per gallon, which isn't too bad, considering it is a V6. That 4-speed hydro shift automatic transmission, with that extra gear that you get at like 45 or so, 45, 50, it drops into 4th and it just glides along. I've heard good news with the 3-speed, but I'm glad I went with a 4-speed variant because it'll definitely help me save on gas and it won't be quite as noisy on the highways. The best part is with this vehicle, after a long days of work, I don't feel tired. I'm actually quite rejuvenated. I'm comfortable. This thing, it's like driving my living room couch around on wheels. It's a safe way to put it. It just floats down the road. it does have its fair share of grunts and groans and noises, but can't complain. The little girl is almost 30 years old, so next year she'll be 30 years old. So for an automobile, it's getting up there in age. Only Sweet 71 has her beat. So it does well, though, for its age. I don't mind the grunts and groans from time to time, just as long as they're nothing serious. Sorry guys, didn't mean to bump you. Hopefully that didn't throw your view off too much. We'll check at the next stoplight. See how you guys did. Hopefully it wasn't blurry for the whole take, but we'll see what happens. She's got plenty of pick up and go, though. It takes some time to get there, but if you give her the time to pick up her steam, she glides right on down the road. Alrighty, well, welcome to Centerton. We're gonna go on and go up to one of the restaurants that I usually park at for hotspot delivery pickup. And in this episode of Project Daily New Yorker. If you guys like the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. clean today. Sorry guys, didn't mean to bump you like that. Alrighty. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.